Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at the Minichamps Prost AP04. A really cool car, one I've been wanting to review for quite some time, driven by one of the all-time greats, Jean Alesi. Sadly, of course, this was the last Prost to ever be made, I guess, and ever be raced. The team obviously going bust early 2000s. And no one actually ended up buying them, which is a little sad as well. History of the team, of course, started out as Ligier. Awesome team. Won the Monaco Grand Prix in '96 with Oliver Panis. Then backing from the French government saw them overtaken and had their name changed to Prost. Alain Prost, of course, the team principal. Really more of a figurehead. Four-time world champion who sadly wasn't able to run a very successful F1 team. They did originally use French engines, I believe Peugeot, and then as the team progressed and reached financial difficulties, the French government stopped their funding, started giving their support to Renault and Benetton, and they resorted to using Ferrari engines for the last couple of seasons. I don't think this ever finished, certainly never on the podium or anything like that. It did, I think, have a best finish of sixth at some point, but can't quite remember the exact Grand Prix. But a really nice looking car, certainly one of the designs I like the most. This is obviously early 2000s, before we got all the aerodynamic winglets and things like that I think really ruined F1. Sadly though, it hasn't got slicks, it has got the grooved Michelin tyres. So let's get this opened up and out of packaging. Okay, and here we have the model opened up and out of packaging. A really nice looking F1 car. Certainly one of my favourites from the early 2000 era. Now, this was an extreme pain to actually get out of the packaging. The way that Minichamps had the screws on this were diabolical to get free. But finally, here it is. I'm really happy with how the model turned out. Looking forward to adding it to my collection. I love the metallic-y blue paint scheme that Prost chose to use for their cars. As you can see, obviously being one of their last F1 cars, there's not a lot of sponsorship or anything like that. But still really, really nice. I love the absence of a lot of the winglets and things, just a simple design. I really like the Prost logo too, how it's the rev limiter, or rev counter I should say. I think that's pretty cool. And taking a look at the car from the front, really nice profile. I like the little winglets here that make it look almost like horns on the back. Cool helmet as well that Jean Alesi's got. It's got a really nice metallic-y finish to it. And taking a look at the other side. Honestly, if you get a chance to pick one of these models up, I think it's well worth it. Minichamps always do a great job. Whilst the car itself never really achieved anything of note or significance, was towards the twilight of Jean Alesi's career as well. I believe around the same time he went to Sauber, not long after this. It's a really nice, detailed model. I think it's something unique. It's really cool, and definitely one I'm excited to add to my collection. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review on the Minichamps Prost AP04 Formula 1 car.